Hey everyone, Daniel here, going to be showing you what is in our CIVIVI lineup with the Elementums. Our job and goal here is to cover what's in the shop right now. We're going to be trying to load as many videos as we can so we can catch up, and then hopefully as new knives come in, we can get those videos up right away. So once again, I will be covering the Elementums that are in our shop right now at Serenity Knives. And as I have them placed out from left to right, we're going to have lowest price to highest price with a couple of different things in here. So starting from here, I'm going to start with a lot of the G10 handles. That'll go on till about here. And then I've got some micarta. I've got a couple wood. And then I've got one carbon fiber with Damascus. So starting on my G10 here, just so you guys know, everything Elementum wise, especially in the base model, nothing new. So this is not any of the new models. All the base models, everything is going to be D2 steel. So if you're a fan of D2, if you know anything about D2, it is a high carbon tool steel, very good corrosion resistance for a high carbon, very good sharpenability, a durable steel, just not a stainless. So you will need to make sure and take care of some issues of rust and corrosion through time. With these two guys, you don't really have to worry about it because it's coated, but the rest of these guys you want to, and this Damascus guy we'll talk about last. So going into these guys, I've got the blue G10 in my hand. CIVIVI does a great ball bearing mechanism, and it just slides out of the hand really well. I've got my hand here for reference, and I'm going to see if I've got my clear ruler, but I have my hand here. You can see about how big that handle is in my hand. I've got about an average size hand, so fitting this all in my hand is actually pretty well. I can come up here as my fingertip test. And basically this is one of my favorite knives for just everyday carry, and if you want to go a little bit higher to the nicer carries, you can do something for like a gentleman's carry or a suit or office carry is what some people call it. But this guy, when it first came out, was always one of my favorites. It's just a really well thought out design, a drop point blade with a little swedge on the back, which is also awesome. This jimping back here in case you really want to choke up on it. And once again, in my hand, I can do that and have this blade comfortably in my full hand. I love this guy. So much so that I bought one. I'll show you which one I have. But G10, these guys right here, you'll see them all from blue, green, gray, black. We've got the orange. This is the blurple or blue purple or purple. And then I've got the black on black G10. That one's actually a little special edition as well. So here I've got my clear ruler, guys, so you guys can see. My hand width is about 4 inches palm size, so you can see that. I'll put it a little closer for you guys. So right in there, I'm right inside 4 inches, which if you look inside, if you look at this guy, he's just about the same. I might have messed up by using a clear ruler instead, but that's what you got. So overall, we're looking at about a 7-inch overall. Handles right around 3.5. Blades right at about 3. But once again, fits really good in the hand. G10 is one of those really durable materials. Fiberglass woven very similar to carbon fiber and compressed. Super durable, comes in a bunch of different flavors, which is awesome. This guy, let's get on to this guy. This guy's a little special. You're not going to find him on Blade HQ or CIVIVI or any other website unless people do what we've been doing, which is this. So basically we have, and I've got a couple of my wood guys here, these two knives right here, the Gaborsha in black blade and my satin in black G10, come from CIVIVI as is. What we've done was basically switch the handle scales over so that you now have a Gaborsha in satin blade, which now that we're on it, this is the knife that I bought and have. I changed it out because I love this handle so much, but I love the satin, and so I got this. This is one of my knives in my collection personally, so this is the one that I have. Not this exact one, but a one very similar to it. And then now we have a all black G10 with black liner, black blade Elementum. These two guys, once again, you won't find on CIVIVI's website. We just switch out the scales on this guy and this guy. And then we come up with these two. So as we get more in, we swap them here and there. So we have a few. They do sell pretty quick because they are something that's not done a lot. And when we do them, they do go pretty fast. So G10 covered these two guys. Now on to micarta. Big fan of micarta if you're a fan of someone who likes the antiquing, the patina of a knife and of the material as it ages. So you'll get the all-around kind of version of that with these guys. The micarta tends to wear with use, so your finger grooves will start getting in there. As it wears down, it'll start changing colors and getting a darker or lighter patina. And then with the blade, it'll be doing the same thing. We have an olive drab micarta right here, which is a really cool green. This gray, which I'm kind of a fan of, it's more of a neutral color. And then we have this brown micarta. All three, once again, micarta is a very grippy material. So once it gets wet and gets used, it actually gets grippier. So it's a really, really cool knife to have that will age with time. And you'll see both the blade and the material on the handle kind of show that through use and through time. So it adds that little unique characteristic through use. All right. Going into my woods. So as we talked about earlier, this is the Gaborsha satin, not done anywhere else. I've got the Gaborsha in black, and I know you guys probably can't tell too much, maybe now that it's in the line, but this is ebony wood, so you really can't tell the grain here, but I'm gonna put it up. Maybe that doesn't do any justice at all. None, so you guys can't tell really much of the grain, but maybe against the G10 you can tell the difference in texture. I don't know, I'm looking at the camera, I'm not really being able to tell a huge difference, but this guy is G10, so you can see he's kind of got that matte finish. I can't really get good lighting on it. And then this guy's my ebony. He's gonna have some grain in there. It's a little harder to see, but it's definitely there. This is genuine ebony wood. When I've taken these apart, they are 100% wood through and through. I love the way these guys actually manufacture and put these together, which is what makes blade setting for these guys a no-brainer and easy. There's no need to adjust these guys 9 times out of 10 because of the way they're set in. They just automatically become centered, which is a great thing for people who are very specific about their knives. But back to the wood. As I said, this is my favorite guy. I have this guy. It's a beautiful piece. Each Gaborsha piece of wood is always different. You can see the difference in wood and darkness here, but these are the same type of wood, which is one thing I love about this, because anytime you buy a wood handle from these guys, it will never be the same. So you're buying a one-off piece from the get-go, even though these knives are mass-produced. When you get these wood handles, you're gonna get something in a way no one else has, because the grain structure will always be a little different. The wood may be a little lighter, etc. So these are our wood guys. They basically have just a little upgraded handle, so they'll be a little bit higher on the price when it comes to the G10 and the micarta guys. And if you guys want to know the pricing, they're all on our website, serenityknives.com. And to wrap it up, I am going to touch the last guy, our little Damascus guy. So we've got carbon fiber and we've got Damascus on our blade. Really great mechanism, like all the other knives out there. The only thing you're getting here is a little bit more pocket flare, so that added little cool factor of Damascus, which depending on who you ask, Damascus is a great steel, Damascus is not a great steel. That's all based on opinion. You guys ever want ours, just ask away. And then we've got a cool light carbon fiber, very durable handle. Just a really, really cool blade overall. As again, these guys were one of the more popular models, and we've noticed CIVIVI takes a model. Once it gets pretty popular, they get a good Damascus and other versions of it. So this one's out now. We will be getting the other ones soon as they produce them. But for right now, this is what we have, guys. With that, I know we've gotten asked to do some cutting tests, so I'm going to grab one of these guys. I've got Nico behind me, and just so you guys don't think this is scripted, even though I could have Nico already pick one out, I'm going to have him come out and point one out. I'm going to grab it and do some cutting. Just so you guys understand what I have here, this is our label paper for our packages. So I've got a label side here, which I won't be cutting through, so we can save it and use it. But then I have some of this just back film paper that I'm going to use and cut through and show you guys. So Nick, go ahead, show me which one you want to grab. That guy, of course, thank you. And we're just going to take it through, see how this works. As you guys can see, it's cutting through pretty well. I even do a little tip test right there, and I'm having a little snag, not too bad. But D2 is one of those steels, once you sharpen and you get sharp, guys, it's going to be a great knife. And we can always sharpen these guys for you. If you're having an issue finding a sharpener, just come and let us know. Any other questions you guys have, feel free to reach out to us. SerenityKnives.com, Serenity Unlimited at Instagram. Thank you guys for watching it. Please click the like and subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully we can get more of these things out to you guys as we put them out, and you can see what's in our inventory. Thanks, everyone. We'll talk to you later. Bye.